Imagine discovering your own family is plotting to tear your marriage apart. Lies, fake profiles, secret texts, all designed to make your husband hate you. That's exactly what happened to Sarah, a 32-year-old mom who thought she had it all. But when she uncovered the truth, she didn't just cry, she got even. Stick around for a story of betrayal, heartbreak, and the most satisfying revenge you'll hear all week. If you've ever been stabbed in the back by someone you trusted, this one's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into one of the most jaw-dropping Reddit revenge stories I've ever read. You're not gonna believe how this unfolds. Meet Sarah, a 32-year-old graphic designer with a life that seemed straight out of a dream. Married for 7 years to her husband Mark, a 34-year-old software engineer, they had a beautiful 4-year-old daughter, Lily. Their home was filled with laughter, messy finger paint projects, and cozy movie nights. Sarah thought she'd cracked the code to a happy marriage, even if it wasn't always perfect. But beneath the surface, a storm was brewing, one she never saw coming. From the outside, Mark's family seemed close-knit. His mother, Linda, a 60-year-old matriarch with a sharp tongue, and his sister, Emma, a 29-year-old with a smile that hid her venom, were always around. Sarah didn't mind at first. She wanted to be the good wife, the one who got along with her in-laws. But over time, their closeness started to feel like a chokehold. Linda's comments were subtle but cutting. "Oh, you're letting Lily wear that?" she'd say, eyeing Sarah's daughter's mismatched unicorn outfit with a raised eyebrow. Or graphic design, that's cute. In my day, mother stayed home. Sarah would clench her teeth, force a smile, and let it slide. She didn't want to rock the boat. After all, family's family, right? Emma was different, sneakier. She'd hug Sarah, call her sis, and then whisper poison to the rest of the family. Sarah found out through a cousin that Emma had been telling everyone she was controlling and not good enough for Mark, the worst. Emma once told Mark that Sarah had only gotten pregnant to trap him. Sarah's stomach churned when she heard that. How could someone be so two-faced? For years, Sarah brushed it off. She told herself it was just in-law drama, nothing she couldn't handle. But last year, things changed. Mark started pulling away. He'd snap over tiny things like Sarah forgetting his favorite coffee brand at the store. "Can't you get one thing right?" he'd mutter, his voice cold. The man who used to leave her love notes on the fridge stopped touching her, stopped smiling. Sarah's heart ached. Was it his job? Was it her? She couldn't figure it out. 3 months ago, everything unraveled. Sarah borrowed Mark's phone to check an email while hers was charging. That's when she saw it, a string of texts from an unknown number. "You're too good for her," one read. "Meet me tonight." Another said with a winking emoji. "And the worst, she doesn't deserve you. You're wasting your life." Sarah's hands trembled as she scrolled. Her chest felt like it was caving in. Who is this woman? She confronted Mark that night, her voice shaking. "Who is she, Mark? Tell me the truth." He swore it was just a coworker hitting on him, that he'd shut it down. His eyes darted away, though, and Sarah's gut screamed that something was wrong. She wanted to believe him, she needed to, but the doubt gnawed at her 2 weeks ago. Everything changed. Sarah was at Linda's house, using her mother-in-law's laptop to check Lily's preschool portal. Her own laptop was updating, and Linda had offered hers with a tight smile. As Sarah logged in, an email notification popped up. It was an open thread between Linda and Emma. Curiosity got the better of her. She clicked. What she read made her blood run cold. The emails were detailed. Planned to save Mark from Sarah. For years, Linda and Emma had been feeding him lies. They told him Sarah was cheating, that she badmouthed him to her friends, that she neglected Lily. They'd even gone so far as to create a fake Tinder profile using Sarah's photos. sending Mark screenshots to prove she was unfaithful. And those flirty texts, they weren't from a coworker. They were from Emma, using a burner phone to pose as someone else. One email from Linda read, "We need to get him out before she ruins him like she ruined her own life." Sarah's vision blurred with tears. Her hands shook so hard she could barely close the laptop. She felt like she'd been punched in the gut, like her entire marriage had been built on quicksand. All those years of biting her tongue, of trying to be the good daughter-in-law, it was all for nothing. They'd been plotting against her from the start, for days. Sarah cried in private, hiding her tears from Lily. She felt betrayed, not just by her in-laws, but by Mark. How could he believe their lies? She showed him the emails, expecting him to be as horrified as she was. Instead, he got defensive. "They're just looking out for me," he said, avoiding her eyes. Maybe they're not totally wrong. Those words shattered her. The man she loved, the father of her child, was choosing his toxic family over her. Sarah spent sleepless nights wrestling with what to do. She could leave quietly, let them win, or she could fight back. The anger in her chest grew hotter each day until it burned away her fear. She wasn't going to let Linda and Emma destroy her life. She was done playing nice. The opportunity came at a family dinner at Linda's house. The table was set with her usual over-the-top spread, roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and a smug air of superiority. Sarah sat across from Linda and Emma, her heart pounding but her resolve like steel. She'd saved screenshots of the emails, backed up every piece of evidence. This was her moment. As dessert was served, Linda's famous apple pie, Sarah stood up. The room went quiet. All eyes were on her. She took a deep breath, her voice steady but laced with fire. "I know what you've done," she said, locking eyes with Linda. Then Emma, "I have proof you've been lying to destroy my marriage. I'm done pretending you're family." The air felt thick, like everyone was holding their breath. Sarah laid it all out, the emails, the fake Tinder profile, the burner phone. She held up her phone, showing the screenshots for everyone to see. "You told Mark one was cheating," she said, her voice rising. "You sent him texts to make him think I didn't love him. You tried to tear us apart, but you failed." Linda's face crumpled. She started to cry, clutching her napkin like a lifeline. "You've misunderstood," she sobbed. "I just love my son." But her tears didn't fool anyone, not this time. Emma, though, just smirked. "You're too sensitive," she said, her voice dripping with disdain. The room stayed silent. Mark sat there, head down, not saying a word. That silence hurt Sarah more than anything. She didn't wait for their excuses. She grabbed Lily's hand, her daughter's small fingers warm in hers, and walked out. The sound of the door slamming behind her felt like a weight lifting off her chest. For the first time in years, she felt free. Sarah's story isn't just about revenge, it's about reclaiming your life from people who think they can control you. Sometimes the sweetest justice is walking away, head held high, knowing you've exposed the truth. Karma has a way of catching up, doesn't it? If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and drop a comment. Have you ever had to stand up to toxic family like Sarah did? Let's hear your stories. Don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit revenge tales that'll keep you glued to your screen. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. See you in the next one.